By the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. I didn't know what happened there. You know my friend here, Hollywood Amanda?
You ever met me before?
She has glasses on. She had a rough night. No, I am
Stop,
not. I'm just
Cecil.
kidding. No, she has.
I do. I have pink eye. Yuck,
Yeah.
right? But I'm at work. I'm still working.
Don't touch me.
Praying.
Yeah.
Cecil's praying he doesn't catch it, but
You
good
got
luck,
that?
buddy.
Don't be touching me. All right, we got a great show lined up today. A lot of fun stuff. It's always what it's about. We had a little rain this morning, but I don't know what's happening now.
Me either. Let's check out our weather.
Good Thursday to you. Let's go ahead and look at our Mr. Sparky sky cam right now from Surfside. Well, you can see the clouds are starting to decrease, and that's how the second half of the day is going to look. Not going to be running into much of cloud coverage and no precipitation. Actually, check out Futurecast. Though we are seeing this cold front swing through the Carolinas and right through our viewing area, all of the precipitation now is actually offshore, and this front actually dragging all of the cloud coverage along with it as well. So we're actually going to continue to clear, make more room for sunshine as we head through the afternoon and into the early evening hours as well. But one other story are your temperatures. Though that's a cold front that's rolling through, the cold air is kind of lagging behind that front. It's still going to come, but not until tonight or heading into the next few days. Tomorrow you'll definitely feel that chill though. Here are your current temperatures: 71 in Darlington, 68 in Bennettsville. Right along the border belt, we're in the low 70s, 72 in Laurinburg right now, 70 in Myrtle Beach, 64 in North Myrtle Beach. So that precipitation really didn't help cool us down all that much. But as we head through, well, of course, it's not Monday or in the 60s, but we'll be in the upper 60s to low 70s today. And as far as your wind speeds go, 35 miles per hour is the latest gust in Laurinburg. These will continue to gust up to 35 miles per hour, really between 30 and 35 as we head really over the next 12 hours or so. We'll continue to see these gusts ramp up along that cold front, which is happening right now, and then on the back side of this front as well. So check out your Grand Strand 7-day forecast, 70 degrees for your Thursday, and then cooling down as we head through your Friday. We'll be in the 50s actually, 54 through your Friday, 50 by the entire work week really as we start Monday, heading into Tuesday as well, and then into the 30s as far as your low temperatures go. But our normal high, 55 degrees. We're actually going to be right around that, but not until Friday, and then heading into Tuesday. Actually, more days out of the 7-day forecast is actually going to be unseasonably cool. Your inland 7-day forecast, 69 for your Thursday, 55 as we head into your Friday, in the 50s by the weekend, heading into the work week, but also plenty of sunshine.
Weather is brought to you by A&I Fire and Water Restoration.
Welcome back to Carolina.
I'm sorry.
Don't take my spotlight, buddy.
I'm sorry.
Welcome back to Carolina and
Hollywood.
Company Live. Always a fun, crazy time around here. Now listen, today I wanted to do a show on local artists. I wanted to focus on art art in different forms. We have a chef to do culinary arts, we have basket weaving, we have photography, we have jewelry, and those are just a few of the different art forms that you're going to see today.
That's right. And we have Hollywood with us. All right. We got a great show lined up, a lot of fun stuff. Thanks so much for joining us today, and let's find out a little bit about today.
That's right.
Today is Thursday, January 26th, and today is National Peanut Brittle Day. Did
You didn't bring me any, did you?
I did not bring any.
What a shame. It's also Take Care of Business Day. I think you made that up.
Yeah, I did. I never make up stuff.
Never.
Never. All right, let's find out about birthdays today. Let's check it out. 1955. There he is, Eddie Van Halen. The man is 63 years old, still rocking and rolling. Rock band Van Halen. He was number 8 on the Rolling Stones' best guitarist of all times.
All right, 1958, Ellen DeGeneres. She is 59 years old, host of the Ellen DeGeneres Show. She was also the voice of Dory in Finding Nemo and then Finding Dory. She's hilarious, has all kinds of cool guests on. I love, love, love her.
Yes, and also in the movie the Love Letter. That's a good show. All right, 1961, Wayne Gretzky. The man is 57 years old, and he's a hockey player, of course. If you don't like hockey, you got to love this guy. 4-time Stanley Cup champion, and his nickname, the Great One.
He deserves
How about
it.
that?
He deserves it.
All right, today in history, let's go back to 1961. U.S. President John F. Kennedy appointed Dr. Janet Travell as the first woman to be a personal physician to the president.
Interesting.
That sounds like something Kennedy would do, wouldn't it?
1980.
Right, go ahead.
Yep, 1984. CBS Television debuted Mickey Spillane, excuse me, Mike Hammer.
That's right.
Wait, you have something cool to say about that, right?
I was the last person to interview Mickey Spillane down in Merle's Inlet before he passed.
That's pretty cool.
Super nice guy, really is. Yeah, let's go. All right, here we go. Know It All Department. Everybody ready? All right. I don't understand this one, but I'm going to pass it along because I thought it was real funny. All right, listen up. Did you know that an ant, I'm talking about an ant, always falls on its right side when it's intoxicated? Now, I want to know, where in the world do ants get beer or liquor to be intoxicated? Now, you tell me they go to the bar or what?
Where did you find this? On the internet, right?
Yeah, the internet's true.
That means it's true. Okay.
Everything's true on the internet, isn't it?
You just never know.
That's from the Know It All Department today.
That's right. We've got a great show lined up for you guys. Local artists, stay tuned. We'll be right back.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company, our special day with all kinds of artists with us. And
that's right.
Basket weaving, man, what an art this is.
I'm telling you, these have got to take a ton of time, but we're going to find out all about it. Adrena is with us. She came all the way from Charleston to show us her baskets, and they're beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Adrena, okay, first of all, you're in the middle of, this is one that's kind of in progress right now.
Yes.
Tell us about yourself first. How did you get into basket weaving?
Well, first I learned basket weaving from my mother. It was passed down from mother to generation at the age of 4. Yeah, so I've been doing it for over 25 years.
So she's pretty good, as you can tell. I mean, they're really, really nice.
Well, this is what gets me. Now, look at this basket. This is amazing with the big handles and everything on it.
Look how perfect those circles are.
That is what the way it's made is just amazing. Now, to make something like this, how long does it take you to do something like that, steady working on it?
Something like that, about 3 days to make.
So that's it?
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, I expected longer, but you know, when you've been doing it for 25 years, that's
you're just kind of conditioned, and it's about like 7 hours. We take a little break in between, so that's about 21.
So now they start kind of. It starts with something that looks kind of like this. I'm not sure if you guys can see this.
I thought it was a coaster. It looked like a coaster.
It can end up be a coaster.
It could be, but they all kind of start with this pattern. Is that how it works?
Yes, it starts with a little pine knot. Right off the pine needle tree. We use a pine knot. This is a pine needle. Make a little knot to start it off. Work your way around. You add like sweetgrass as the main material. This is the wrapping. This is palmetto right off the palm tree, and this will be the bulrush, and that's mentioned in the Bible with Moses.
Where do you find all of this?
Cool.
These are found like on the coast of Georgia, Florida, and some parts of South Carolina is where a lot of the materials are found.
Now you see lots of basket weaving in Charleston. If you've ever gone, there's all along the highway going down, starting kind of in Mount Pleasant. You're going to start seeing that also in Charleston. But the cool thing is you are in Georgetown sometimes. Tell us about what you do in Georgetown at the Kaminsky House.
Okay, what I do is what I'm doing like today, making a sweetgrass basket. I demonstrate in Georgetown every second Saturday. So anybody could come out and see me. I'm over at the Kaminsky House. I'm there from at least 11 a.m. to about 3 in the afternoon. And then you could come watch me make sweetgrass baskets, or you can come purchase.
Yeah, you can buy them too. All right, now tell me about this. This is flour.
You bought me flowers.
Those are the handmade palmetto roses. They're actually made by my brother. I do make some of the smaller ones, but those are very special too because those are made out of the wrapping. Now those date back to the Civil War.
They do? Wow.
Yep, the wives gave them to their husband, and hoping that they would come back from the Civil War. Some came back and some didn't. So those are very important as well.
Now basket weaving has been around for how long?
Oh, over 1,000 years.
Oh.
Yep, came from Angola, Africa.
Very cool. Well, Adrena, we appreciate you coming. This is such a neat art form, and I'm telling you, it truly is an art form. If you want to see more of her, go down to the Kaminsky House, and then you can also check you out on Facebook, right?
Yep, I have a Facebook page. It's called From Charleston with Love, Sweetgrass Baskets and Palmetto Roses. My contact information phone is 843-408-9886.
Okay.
But,
And if you want to get in contact, just call us here and we can put you in contact with Adrena.
Absolutely.
Beautiful job. Thank you for being on with us.
Thank you for having me, guys.
Thanks for coming out.
We got more art people coming up. Somebody that has been a friend of mine for a long time.
That's going to be interesting.
Stay with us. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. And yes, I'm wearing sunglasses today if you're just tuning in because I have pink eye. Try not to spread it and also making myself look a little bit nicer. Come here, get
Don't
close.
come back over here.
We are talking right now about photography. Paige Sawyer has been doing this for over 40 years, and photography is absolutely an art form. You can have a camera, but if you've got to know exactly what to do with that camera to make things look beautiful.
You got that
That's
right.
right.
Paige and I have been friends since 1968.
Woo,
a
you
long
old.
time ago.
Not you, Paige.
And Paige
Cecil.
has done pictures for me and my family, grandkids, and everybody. All right,
That's
Paige,
right.
let's talk a little bit about photography. First, how in the world did you get it? And you went to broadcasting school with me.
Yeah, I went to broadcasting school, and then shortly thereafter I went into the Army. And while I was in the Army, I developed a taste for photography. I went overseas, started buying photography equipment at a lower price, came home, was discharged, and went to work for the Georgetown Times, a newspaper, taking photographs, and I opened a part-time studio at that time in 1974.
All right, there's some photography that he's
Yeah,
done
there's
right
some of the
there.
stuff now. And you're still taking pictures.
Yes, sir.
I mean, this is amazing.
Yeah, now, what is your specialty? We know we see a lot of kids and stuff. You do families and portrait type stuff. Do you do any wildlife and stuff
Yes,
as well?
ma'am. We should have a photograph coming up in just a few minutes
Look
of an
at them.
osprey on a dead cypress limb that you will see. That's sort of my outlet that I get away from the studio, that I do wildlife photography. It gives me a little break.
There it
Yeah,
is.
there
Look
you
how
go. That's an
beautiful that
osprey.
is. Oh my goodness.
But mainly, like you said, we do a lot of families, a lot of children, a lot of brides. The acceptance of photography has changed greatly over the last several years. More people want something relaxed and not posed in a studio. They want it
Absolutely.
outside.
They're getting away from the formal stuff,
Right,
trying to
yes,
get it real
sir.
relaxed time.
Right.
Well, you know, I like that. I like lifestyle type photography, but there's something about having those in studio pictures that you do that I really like as well.
Yeah,
I like that you do both.
Your classics, traditional portraits will always be around.
That's right.
You may not go to it this year, next year,
Yeah.
or whatever, but one day you're going to have a formal portrait made.
Well, he took pictures of my, my grandkids and all of us, my family, on the beach, which was really great.
Oh, neat, yeah.
And everybody wants a beach shot. He does a great job on it.
He
I
does,
promise you
and
that.
it's definitely an art form
Yeah.
because, like I said, if you can have a camera, but actually being able to visualize what you do, you're
Right.
an artist.
That's right.
Well, with the camera, and we teach a photography class also, and we
Great.
tell our students, by the time you finish this class, we don't want you taking photographs, we want you making photographs. We want you
Yes.
to use your head to compose that photograph and then click the shutter and get it, instead of putting the camera on automatic and letting the camera do the work.
so you have to
Fantastic.
think. I could not make
Right,
it
Oh
in
boy,
that
buddy.
class.
TH,
All right.
Cecil spells think, THIMK.
Thank you, buddy.
That's right.
Appreciate it, my
Thank you,
friend.
sir.
Paige Sawyer Photography, if you want to get in touch with him, he's down in Georgetown, but we'll travel, right?
Oh, yeah.
He does a fantastic job, and I know you're watching, Susan. Hi. Nice
Hi,
to see
Susan.
you. All right, we'll be right back.
Come back. It's a fun show today, getting to learn a little bit about everything.
That's
And,
right.
Now we're going to find out a little bit about jewelry.
Yes.
A gentleman out of Pawleys Island.
That's right, John Henry Whitmire. He owns Whitmire's Fine Jewelries. You okay, buddy?
Yeah, I'm good. Go ahead.
Whitmire Fine Jewelry down in Pawleys Island, and he does a fantastic job. But the cool thing he does, John Henry, you do what are Pawleys shell. You've kind of invented the Pawleys shell necklace or charm. Tell us about that.
Actually, I moved here from the mountains, from Easley, South Carolina. We had, I conceived of this idea, went back to the University of South Carolina, studied metal craft and design, learned a technical way to make it. Then I came back and collected shells. I wanted to make sterling and gold seashells to sell, to tourists. And so I gathered up shells, went from house to house and said, what's the name of the shells? And 3 of the people out of the 6 that lived on Pawleys Island said, this is the Pawleys Island shell.
That's right.
So I wrote it down, photographed it.
So this, is this it? All right, let's leave it
Well,
right
we
there.
got
Don't
a
touch
bu-
it. Don't touch it.
a
We're
bunch
going to
of-
show
bunch of
it.
shells here,
Oh, you got
but,
pictures up right now.
See
They're
that
the
one right in
shells
the middle?
and all.
That is a
Yeah.
Pawleys shell, but that is the charm and the jewelry that you make. Now, is it dipped or is there an actual
it's
Pawleys shell in there?
It's solid 14 karat or solid sterling silver or solid 18 karat gold.
Very cool. Very
So
cool.
it's a solid piece, and it's exact replica of the shell.
All right, then we're looking at it right here. This one right here
Yeah,
is what
it's
we were
really
talking
pretty.
about.
And
Yeah,
then
it's
down
they're
here on
so
the
pretty.
bracelet as well,
Yeah, they're
which
so
is
pretty.
beautiful. Now, go ahead.
Now the bracelet is 3 different sizes of Pawleys Island shells.
Okay.
And it's a lot of fun doing this. This is 45 years. I do it for a lot of families that return to the beach every year. They collect the shells. They get one for their grandchild. They get one for their daughter. They get one for the mother. Then next year they'll come back and get a different shell. So it's a lot of fun for them to collect the different shells and charm bracelets and necklaces. We have a charm, I guess, necklace here on display today. And we do a lot of engagement rings, traditional jewelry,
Oh, absolutely.
diamond studs, and gosh, I don't know how many hundreds of engagement rings I've done, but I've never done one for myself.
Well, and I have some of his beautiful pieces of jewelry. I'm lucky enough to have some of those, and they really are just gorgeous. You do an excellent job, and you take a lot of time and detail
It's
with
been
those.
fun. One thing I wanted to mention today, and this is a special thing that I'm doing for Coastal Carolina University.
The necklace.
The necklace, and no one knows this. This is a secret, Cecil.
Here
You
it
can't
is.
tell
It's a secret.
anybody.
We can't tell anybody. We just told all our viewers. Go ahead.
Okay, so this I'm going to donate to the university, to Coastal Carolina University, and it's going to be at their gala, which is coming up real soon. You can call the Coastal Carolina and find out how to attend and how to win this necklace. We're going to figure out how to give it away and raise some money for the university.
That is
and that's
very
our
cool.
donation. It's a beautiful diamond necklace. And
That's really
We
nice.
thank you, and I tell you, we appreciate everything you do, man. That's just nice stuff here.
If somebody wants to find you, you're located where?
I'm in the Hammock Shops, Highway 17 in Pawleys Island, and WhitmireFineJewelry.com. You can find our things online there.
My
Very
wife's
cool.
been there several times. She has.
That's
Thank
right.
you. Thank
Go
you so
check
much.
See
it
you
out.
guys. You
Thanks,
look
John
good.
Henry. Appreciate it.
All right, we got a lot more coming up. Coming up, a chef on the show with us today, and I think we've got some food.
Woo!
We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, art forms we are talking about today, different local artists. Well, culinary arts is one of those. You think it's maybe just cooking, but it really is an art form. We have Chef Levine, excuse me.
Levine.
See, I get it wrong every time. I'm sorry. With us, and he has made a local dish. Tell us what you've made for us.
Shrimp and grits. I mean, you can do it so many different ways.
That's right.
I actually did cheddar cheese grits, pan-seared and sautéed the shrimp in a Creole bacon cream sauce.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Fried spinach.
Yeah, this looks good. Hold on, let me just try
I
a
know.
little bit of
Let
this.
me
Keep talking about it.
Yeah,
Tell us-
keep talking
Yeah,
because we'll mess with
absolutely.
it.
It's, you know what it is? It's just like your past three guests. They do art. My form of art is, on a plate.
That's right.
My expression and my passion, I present it to my guest at the restaurant, and not only does it look good, it tastes good too. So you're getting you can't eat a piece of art, but you can eat. This is art.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's edible art.
Now tell them
That's
where
awesome.
you are. Where you are.
We're at Scatori's Pizzeria, an Italian restaurant in Myrtle Beach, 544 and Bypass 17.
All right, now he's been on several chef shows. Tell us about that.
Cutthroat Kitchen on the Food Network. I actually just taped another one this past August.
Very cool.
Getting ready to announce what show and what network. Can't say it quite yet.
Can't say it yet, but we'll have you
So-
back on to find
Yeah,
out.
I'll find out about that.
About for sure.
Definitely.
Y'all, I
Definitely.
just tasted this, and it's fantastic.
Now he makes one of my favorite dishes too.
What is that?
Tell him.
Lasagna.
He tries to get me to try something
Cecil
else.
comes into the restaurant and I don't need a menu. I'm like, look at the menu. All he gets is lasagna.
He's a creature of
So-
habit, and that's okay.
That's good.
But if I
So
promise,
good.
if you make shrimp and grits like this,
Man,
We're
that's
gonna run
good.
it. We're gonna run shrimp and grits all weekend long
Are you?
for a special.
Fantastic.
So come on in this weekend and try shrimp and grits. Shrimp and grits is it's indigenous of South Carolina, and you know what?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
That's
come on
right.
in.
Well, I'm glad you brought something because this is our lunch today. We appreciate
it
it.
is. There it
Absolutely.
is.
Good.
Lunchtime.
Good. Thank you
good.
for having me.
Really
Appreciate it,
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, you guys, stick around. We'll be right back. Carolina and Company Live. Hope you've enjoyed today's show, seeing a local artist. There's so many different forms, and I bet we'll do a second version of this show.
We'll have to. There's so many people out there that we had photography, we had chef, we had a little bit of everybody.
Absolutely. Very cool. And this food, this is our lunch today. Super excited about it.
Yes.
Tomorrow I will be back and hopefully sunglasses free. Or he might take a, do you want to put the sunglasses on?
I'll wear sunglasses tomorrow.
You're so cool.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
That's right.
Have a great day, everybody.
See you
we'll
later.
see you Friday.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE.